Well. Hello there, Mike. How are you doing? And
Hello.
hello, Spud. Hope you're
Hello.
doing well.
How are we?
Good. How are you?
I am good. Yes, another week, well, I had a day off or two, and then work is going to be shite because
Ah,
work's shite.
it's also because it's pissing it down.
Well, yeah, but I have a coat.
Oh, dear God.
I can actually wear mine.
Oh God, I need a new coat. I have a shoddy umbrella. But yes, as is a tradition, Mike, is this CGI? And you
Well,
already fucking know the answer.
so I'm really sorry because
Yes.
normally I don't even try and look at them before the off, so that I get this kind of wind up of internal brain logicking to figure out if it's real or fake. But if you see the ladder to the left hand
Oh
side,
yeah, it's completely broken.
it blinks together at the middle.
Like I just thought it
So
was a cool picture that you'd like.
it is because it's adorable because I fucking love pirates and cats are arseholes but adorable. So you did good.
It
I'm
would
very
make a perfect
sorry,
cap. But
but
obviously,
it's
Mike,
CGI.
yes, you are correct. But obviously, Mike, you are like, no. Before we even stream, you're like, this is CGI. I'm like, okay then. Hold on.
I'll
Let
read
me
you
get
cheeky
something
cunt.
else.
I'll read you cheeky cunt. Here's another one.
Well, what's that, Mike?
Fuck's sake.
Huh? What about that? Huh? What about that? That better? No pirates here, no cats here. What about that?
It's just a building.
It's just a building.
It's a building that I am going to say is now. I'm going to think this through because it doesn't like the building doesn't look real.
Does it not?
No, it doesn't. And here's why. I'm going to tell
Okay.
you why. Here's why. The windows aren't fully straight, but I can just put that down to the eye of illusion. The wall itself doesn't look particularly like the material doesn't look real. Now the blue bit in the background kind of does, and I'm also thinking that the sky only looks fake because of the pixels. So all in all, I'm going to say that this is fake.
No, it's real. Fuck you.
Ah. Shit. So what tipped it for me was the density of the shrubbery based on the way
Yeah,
it looked.
no, like it does look slightly out of focus because the sky is as blue as it is, but like you
Yeah.
can see the weird like the sky is like pixelating
Yeah.
because it's
So
not it like that's how just cameras react to the sky
yeah.
sometimes.
So like what tipped me for it being CGI was the way that the shrubbery kind of like sits on the building rather than like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it now.
No, I fully agree. I fully know what you mean. And this weird jutty thing,
the,
I'm not even sure if that's a building or the building behind it,
the
but
fuck
I
is
I
that?
know it's real. It is weird though. It is a very strange
Well, it wouldn't
building.
be weird. It wouldn't be weird news without weird
But
or
speaking of
news.
weird shit on top of a building,
Yep.
uh, can you tell me what Twitter is called now?
Um. Well, it's funny because like the answer's X,
Yes.
but like I don't think. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go onto my favorite social media website, X. Fuck off.
Well, we covered it last week that he was going to originally call PayPal,
PayPal.
yeah,
Yeah.
XPay, which was going to be, oh my god, it sounds like a sexual thing.
No, or something you do when you break up.
Yeah, that's
You've
true.
got XPay.
That's just called custody.
Oh
Um,
God.
but Mike, what did Elon Musk put on his lovely building?
Um, I don't know. Probably a statue of himself.
That is a very good guess, but no, it is this the
Oh my
giant
God.
X that was literally held together by thin material and sandbags to weigh it down, right?
I mean, it looks as flimsy as the actual logo does.
It
Um,
does. It's
it also
horrendous.
this made by the same people that made Titan.
Yes, pretty much. But honestly, like it was weighed down by sandbags. It's on top of a building, like a 30-story building, right? where wind can easily knock it over, it's weighed down by sandbags. And I thought, would you like to see would you like to see what it was doing?
Yes.
So this is the X logo. And this is a person's room from across the way.
For the love of God.
As you can see, it is fucking blinding.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what kind of looks he put on this thing, but this shit is brighter than the sun. Like, loads of people were commenting, like, I would hate to live across from this thing. And then a journalist posted, "Don't just imagine no more. This is my life."
God.
It's an absolute shit show.
The thing is the logo itself actually doesn't look that bad.
It doesn't look terrible, but it doesn't...
No, it's not good.
It's not good. It's not terrible, but it's not great and doesn't fit what you're using it for.
No. But it's like, I think if I remember reading it rightly, he's got to be up his arse about it rivaling China's one-size-fits-all social media thing.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it is.
This is where you find out that it's actually not X. It's actually the Roman numeral for 10.
It's just 10.
He's so up his ass. It's like, actually, it's Latin.
to be incredibly controversial, it's the average age of the woman he tries to chase.
Yeah, that's probably true. But we don't know for legal reasons.
Yeah, definitely, allegedly.
We are not slandering him. But do you know about Barbieheimer or Barbenheimer?
Barbenheimer, yes, Barbenheimer.
Now,
yes.
There's a cinema in India who decided to accidentally play Barbie subtitles during Oppenheimer.
That's good. So, yeah, that's interesting.
So we've got such wonderful images as this bad boy.
Barbie, we're so happy to see you. That's good.
Oh, but still on the acting train, a stunt performer sets himself on fire on the SAG AFTRA picket line.
Yeah.
So obviously the writer strike is going on.
Yeah.
He's a double for Harrison Ford.
Yep, sure.
He's a very good double, to be fair. And, like, he knows how to do it, but he set himself on fire. Like, and just walked around. Yeah.
Accidentally?
No, on purpose. Like, he's a stunt performer. So everything he's doing is, like, perfectly, like, safe, because he knows what to do. But he set himself on fire, walked around the stage, and then put himself out.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, that is certainly a statement.
It's sure as shit a statement.
I don't know if it's necessarily a clever one.
I mean, he's not going to get burnt because he knows what he's doing. He's been in the industry for a long time.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
It's like a sword swallower going, well, what if he cuts himself? I mean, he probably did when he was training.
Yeah. But you don't get good without fucking up.
That's true. But it is hot in America.
Yeah.
Like, last week we covered people getting third-degree burns from falling down.
Yes.
The ground was so hot they were burning. Now, if that was doing, if that was burning people, what do you think it was doing to people's shoes?
Probably melting them to the floor.
Yes. A school librarian says his shoes melted while helping children cross the street. It's fine.
I mean, tarmac.
It's fine. Yeah,
it's wild, isn't it? It's wild.
I wonder if global warming's a thing.
Mate, no. Don't be silly, because it was so cold this winter.
Oh, that is true. That is true. You know who we should ask, Mike?
Greta Thunberg?
No, the King of Ireland.
Okay, we don't.
Can you tell me who the King of Ireland is?
I don't believe there is one.
Well, that's probably true, because this is the self-proclaimed King of Ireland, and he specifically has asked the court to file court orders
I
against a
love,
bus company and the guards.
I
The
love how they
police.
put it in the sub headline. King James Carey. They've even come fucking all in on that. I love it so much. That's
Oh
brilliant.
God. I rule Ireland. I own Ireland. I rule Ireland. I am your legal employer. Yeah, they told him to get off the bus because they refused him to access.
Yeah, no shit.
He's like, I don't have to pay you. I'm the king of Ireland.
Oh boy. His privately owned highways. He was.
I think you'll find. I think you'll find that I pay your salary.
Oh, I don't have to keep to the speed limit because I'm the king.
Chase that car.
Go after that man.
If this bus goes under 50 miles an hour, I'll have your head.
Oh, oh Christ.
Surprisingly, yeah, he's only the self-proclaimed King of Ireland. He's not the
Yeah,
King
no
of Ireland.
shit.
No
Yeah,
one
no
recognizes him just for the sake of
I
brevity.
don't know. I don't know. This newspaper does.
And that is true. That is true. They have called him
King James.
King James Carey. Told Judge Martin Nolan, I am the
you're a real
king.
king."
I outrank you.
Fucking hell.
Oh, goodness. But over in the UK, can you tell me what is happening to a woman and a Victorian man?
Oh God, that's that. Oh, jeez, where do I begin? Let's go with. She is pretending to be his kin to get his fortune or land.
I mean,
Very outlandish because what else are you going to do with a Victorian man?
I mean, to be fair, I'd be surprised if a Victorian man was even alive. What would
That's
it be?
that's my point.
Well, you're not far wrong then if you don't think they're alive, because woman who married a Victorian ghost reveals she divorced him by having an exorcism. There you go. That's her.
Yeah,
There she
okay.
is. Apparently his voice was commanding and forceful, yet he whispers to seduce.
God. For the love of God. Oh.
I love when they're just like, well, what?
How exorcism divorce? No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Let's move on.
God. It's like, be gone, spirit. Nah. We didn't sign a prenup. I'm taking half of your
For
soul.
the love of God.
Oh, God. Now, Mike, if I took a weight loss tablet,
Yep.
what would it do to my stomach?
Probably coat the lining of it and make you throw up.
You know what? You're not too far off. It is doing something really bad with the stomach. It's they
Burning
took
a hole in it.
blockbuster drugs for weight loss and diabetes, and now their stomachs are paralyzed.
Do you know what? There's a certain part of me that is not surprised. The picture of the video is Amy Schumer.
I don't know who that is.
She's a comedian, but she's only a comedian by name because she is not funny.
Oh, right, I see. Well, that's a shame. I haven't seen her work, so I can't make a fair assessment.
Personal taste.
No, that's fair. I mean, everyone find like Peter Kay, for example. He would not do well in America. He's entirely a northern comedian.
But no, ye not funny.
Yeah, that is. Now, Mike, if you were a real estate agent, what would get you, let's say, fined for doing something inside a seller's house?
Sex.
You know what? It's a good guess, but, you know, it is something to do with milk, Mike.
Okay.
What do you think he's done with milk?
A cow.
Oh, that is a very good guess, but no. Real estate agent fined $20,000 for chugging a container of milk in seller's house.
What the fuck?
The clients dropped him as an agent following the incident. You know
Yeah,
when
no
you're just
shit.
like, Why?
Yeah. I mean,
Was
why
it
did he do it?
like it's just like
Does it tell us?
he was really thirsty. He
Does
had
it
a
tell us?
thirst.
It's going to be one of those things where they're talking about it, and
Yeah, he eventually became thirsty.
what the fuck?
And he thought for something to drink, not water from the taps. Nah, that would be stupid.
To
No,
be to
bring
be
water with
fair,
you.
in their defense, not all American
That is
water is
true.
safe to drink.
Ah, because it has fluoride in.
Well, I mean, that, yeah.
He couldn't
Still.
find. He couldn't find water. He couldn't find. Was there? There was no plumbing. There's no plumbing in the house, Mike. But settled. By the way,
Settled for
he settled.
chugging,
He's like, oh, you know what?
chugging
Yeah,
milk.
you know,
Bit of
I
milk
don't have
chugger.
water, but I think I'll settle for fucking gallons of milk straight from the container.
Milk chugger.
Because obviously he settled for milk, but obviously, just like the water, he couldn't find a cup.
Well, is Pepsi okay? Is milk okay?
Can I have a water? Is milk okay? Rose had apparently not asked the sellers if he could drink the milk, or did he offer to replace it afterwards?
Still, like, come on.
Rose had agreed to pay £20,000 fine on top of the enforcement expense. Bit excessive for milk. How good is this milk? I mean, if it's that one, it's organic, but
Was it worth it?
how good is this milk? That's what, $20,000 worth of milk.
Yeah.
Like
It's a lot of...
that milk better be made of fucking gold.
Yeah.
Like, I like milk, but I wouldn't pay 20 grand for it. Now, speaking of drinking, what should you not do while you drive?
Drink.
Exactly. Do you think if you were driving for a living, Mike,
No.
and
Would not.
you drunk drove, what do you think your employer should do to you?
Sack you because you're a fucking moron.
Well, a Quebec trucking company has ordered them to reinstate the driver.
Why?
Well, drinking is a result of the driver's alcoholism. They should be accommodating.
Okay. Uh,
He drank 9 beers and lost control before she lost control of the truck. Yep, she drank 9 beers, lost control of the truck. Reinstate her. Sound good?
yeah.
Well, you know, you need those deliveries.
I think this is one of those things where people deserve an extra chance.
Yes,
I'm not personally convinced that drink driving warrants having an extra chance because
no, neither do I. Especially if you've lost
Drunk.
control of the vehicle.
yes,
Like
and
if
especially
you just drunk drive and then made it to the objective unharmed, but they found that you were pissed.
yeah,
Yes,
especially
second chance.
no. See, here's the thing: you run the risk of killing someone. If it puts other people in danger, I'm not convinced you deserve an extra chance.
Then
If
that
it
is
just puts you in danger, yeah, sure, why not? I think there's my line.
That's fair. That's a fair line. Now, Mike, speaking
Yes,
of
dear.
danger, the Pentagon.
Danger.
I know.
Sure.
Now, the Pentagon. Why will the Pentagon and their use of AI be more ethical than anyone else's? What reason have they give?
Because Joe Biden can't remember how to spell his name, therefore he can't get into the Pentagon.
You're not thinking of the one true God. That boy, Jesus. Because you see, Judeo-Christian roots will ensure the US military AI is used ethically, says the general.
What the fuck?
You know, it's just recent, you see. You know, recently, you know, the US is now a Judeo-Christian state. So AI will be used ethically.
It just hurts.
Well, you know, you ever heard Jesus take the wheel? It's now Jesus take the binary.
Oh boy.
Jesus take the 1011111.
But like, this is simply them being like, we'll use whatever we want to do however we want, and it's okay because God said so. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Right. And I'm
Now,
not. Am I being cynical?
no, that's fine. That is true. I mean, in America, they're very, uppity. They like saying "In God We Trust, God Bless
Yeah.
America." They do think that Jesus has walked among them and blessed them as the one true people.
Maybe I'm just being a bit too cynical.
Now, this next person is this is the worst story. Next one.
Okay, so do you have Puppy ready?
Yes, I have two.
Woohoo! Does that mean I get to use them both?
You can, yes.
We'll use them
Now,
both at the same time so that I'm not actually cheating.
yes,
But we'll see if we need to.
you will definitely need to, but
Okay.
I would recommend getting through the first few stories for the simple reason that they involve animals.
Okay.
A man previously caught standing on a bucket having sex with a horse while feeding it apples is arrested for trespassing on a horse farm with his genitals exposed, sheriff says. That's a lot.
That was a lot.
That's a lot.
That was a lot. I want to know more.
Oh, no, we don't want to go deeper down that rabbit hole.
Oh, horse hole.
I know. Well, he thought it was better if he had sex with the horse if it was he fed it apples first.
Yep, that makes it better.
Now, in the sea, do you know what a manatee is?
Is it not like sea flap flap?
No, that's a stingray.
Uh,
Or a manta ray. A manatee is known as a sea cow.
then no.
These are them.
It just looks like a hippo.
It does.
Slash walrus.
It's literally, they're known as sea cows. But a manatee has died after having high intensity sexual behavior with brother at Florida Aquarium.
Well, whatever. No, not going there.
Where you can't say whatever floats your boat, that would kill them. They live in the ocean, Mike.
Oh dear.
They live in the ocean, Mike. What are you doing? Don't put the sea cow on a boat.
Resident manatee Hugh. No, go back.
Okay.
Died unexpectedly after showing changes in his behaviour until he suddenly became unresponsive in his habitat. Scroll down. Detailed research on manatee conservation after a necropsy determined that Hugh died from a rip in his coat. Okay. So he literally fucked to death.
Yes.
I mean,
he died the way he lived.
It's certainly a way to go.
Only in Florida, I guess.
It's a Florida man.
Florida manatee.
Florida sea cat man.
Florida manatee.
Yeah, that'll do.
Oh god.
Yeah,
now,
got that one.
So China and their zoos have, like, we've covered it many a time. They have been known, I mean, it's pretty well known, that they put, like, dogs in costumes and things and say it's a lion.
I've seen this one.
And various things like that.
Yeah.
Now, have you seen the news story about a bear?
Yes, I have.
Now, the Chinese zoo denies that its sun bears are humans dressed in costumes. Hey, some people. Hey,
it's the way it's the.
It was just that stand. The stand was perfect.
See, there's a better bit because there's one where his trousers fall down. He looks down and he's like, "Fuck."
I haven't seen that one.
So good.
I haven't seen that one. Oh, bear standing on timelines triggers online speculation. Could it be a man?
Is it a man?
Honestly, you know what? Is it real or fake? We should just go around a Chinese zoo one time and just go, is it real or fake? If we ever earn big on Twitch, and we're just like, you know what? We'll play Is It Real or Fake at a Chinese zoo. If we bring pizza into the zoo and one of the animals verbally asks us for a slice, I think we'll know.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Now, do you remember the show Arthur?
Yes.
And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day where we can learn and walk and play. Now, why are the books facing bans?
No.
Well, you see, children's best selling books face bans over claims it damages the soul.
How and why?
Well, you see, Arthur's a wrong'un, apparently.
Okay.
They believe that Arthur receiving a birthday present from Francine, the monkeys of the glass bottle with the words Francine's spin the bottle game printed on it. Do you get it, Mike? What if children and teenagers play spin the bottle, all due to this man? Look at this. These are the eyes of the devil.
This fucking aardvark.
These are the eyes of the devil. They will damage your soul, Mike. Do not go into the second page into the book. The front cover alone is enough to burn into your soul.
Jesus.
Well, hi there, friends. I'm here to take your soul. God. You know when you're just like, just Florida, just
let it go.
They need to saw that bit, that state off from the rest of the US and just let it float in the ocean. Now, what did fans do, or what did fans cause, should I say, at a Taylor Swift concert?
Do you know what? I'm gonna ruin this one because I'm pretty sure it was an increase in the economy.
That is a good guess, but no. You're not. Well, it's an increase and an earthquake because Seattle fans caused an earthquake during the tour because they were jumping up and down in sync, causing a 2.3 magnitude earthquake.
Okay, now that's impressive.
It is impressive.
It's genuinely impressive.
It is really impressive.
But I saw an article. So what I saw an article that was something like when Taylor Swift's in town, like the economy boosts.
Her fans are ridiculous. Her merchandise is garbage. But like people lap that shit up. It's just like
it's because it's hers.
It's just like what, a random T-shirt with a smile on, being like, "I was here," garbage like that. Now, Mike.
Yeah.
Since cryptocurrency has fallen by the wayside, there's it's pretty much dead. Or we'd like to hope it's dead. Same with NFTs.
Well, it's still there.
But we'd like to hope, Obviously, China bought up quite a lot of the graphics cards.
Yeah.
And now that crypto is on the down low, what are they doing with them?
Oh God. Let's say they are using them as chopping boards.
That would be a good idea, but no, it's much more scummy. They are reselling ruined graphics cards as brand new.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, so all the cryptocurrency Bitcoin miner graphics cards, which are literally fucked, they are reselling them as brand new graphics cards.
Oh boy. See, I want puppy now.
You want puppy now?
Yeah, let's go with puppy now.
Would you like puppy disinterested or puppy aware how the world works?
Puppy, both. Puppy.
Just ignore that he's watching The Purge.
Puppy.
And
puppy.
Puppy has seen some shit.
Puppy.
He cares little.
Puppy.
Puppy cares little about what you have to say. Puppy. He is judging you. Always judging. But yes. I will need to take more pictures of Puppy.
For next week when I won't
Indeed.
be here, sadly.
But now, imagine if you'd been banned from a game 80 times.
Would you just not give up and play something else?
You'd like to think so, but instead, what would you do? How would you, let's say, contact the developers?
Oh God. Um. God. Angrily
Well,
tweet them.
well, think about more as that you're calling someone else to contact the developers
Oh, I.
aggressively.
Oh God. I don't like where this is going
You
because
see,
it's
Rainbow Six Siege cheater sentence for swatting Ubisoft offices.
for fuck's. Do you know what? Can I have puppy again?
Okay.
I wish I'd left it until now.
There should just be that, like that weird block text. Don't swat the officers.
Yes.
Why? Just that block text under this, just like, this picture. Honestly, what I'll do is I'll crop this the puppy out and then just make him an emote sometime. Just like, why? Now, what has Call of Duty done to stop cheaters? Because obviously it's done many
Probably
things.
swap them.
I mean, that would be, that would be the next level in
Um,
anti-cheat by Activision.
I don't know. They're probably like released viruses onto people's computers.
Well, you remember gaslighting?
Yeah.
Would you say that it would sometimes cause hallucinations to people if they begin to believe the gaslighting?
You could probably do that. Yes.
Well, Call of Duty's latest anti-cheat makes cheaters hallucinate imaginary opponents.
Okay, that's quite funny.
Yeah, they're not there. They act like AI, and they also not only do they hallucinate opponents, they can't see real players.
That's funny.
It's very stupid.
Good on them.
Oh god,
Why
I would love
bother?
to see one of those lobbies just to see how
why
bogged it is.
bother cheating?
I mean, in certain like single player games, it's fine, but in online multiplayer games,
Yeah.
like, do you remember back in the day when they used to do like cheat codes?
Yes.
I'm all about that. Like Rockstar and like GTA got rid of cheat codes. I'm totally down for cheat codes.
Cat.
Like,
Kitty.
wouldn't you want like a flying tank now and again?
Yeah, true.
But I thought,
Kitty.
to end weird news, I thought let's look at some other games and see how they punished people.
Yeah.
So in GTA 5, the dunce cap and cars explode. Yeah, they are forced to wear this cap, and then any vehicle explodes. Like, the moment they sit in it, not just touch it, the second they sit in a vehicle, the car explodes. People who pirated Batman. This one I know, it's quite well known. So, there's an area about, a decent way into the game, when you're going for Mr. Freeze, that you physically can't get out of because your cape doesn't work. You don't have the ability to glide.
Okay.
Meaning that you physically can't leave the area. So you're trapped there. There's no going back because the game saves. There's no going forward. You just live in a freezer.
I mean, fair enough.
This is old school. Banjo-Kazooie, there was a cheat panel. You jumped on, like, letters.
Yeah.
And this witch, I want to say Grunhilde? I don't know. Gruntilda. If you use too many, she straight up deletes your save. Like they put cheats in the game. That, I think, is a bit evil.
Yeah, that's a little too much, maybe.
Ah, yes, of course. SimCity. If you cheat too many times, an earthquake just destroys your city. All those Taylor Swift fans jumping up and down.
I mean,
yeah. Slender the Arrival. Literally everywhere is Slenderman. Everywhere Slenderman. You cannot physically get away from him.
Interesting. So what's subverting the game map?
Like going out of bounds.
Okay. I get you.
Yes. If you try and speed up time in Animal Crossing to like skip, progression.
Yeah.
This dude comes up, gives you a lengthy lecture and you have to type in why you have to like apologize. And like every time you reset the game and skip a day, he will keep coming back, giving you a longer and longer lecture.
That's good.
Donkey Kong just spasms uncontrollably if you use Game Shark. Okay. This one is a classic. Now, so there was a thing in Tomb Raider 2. So in Tomb Raider 1, there was an urban legend that if you put in a code, Lara Croft will get naked.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's not true. So in Tomb Raider 2, if you did put in the code, Lara explodes and all of her limbs and everything go flying.
Interesting. I mean, that's one way of getting naked.
And then at the end of Tomb Raider 2, this scene plays. Like, she's about to go in the bath and she says, "Yeah, no good for you," and she shoots the camera. Ah, yes, Gradius 2. Ship flying game. Perfect. Use the Konami code, ship explodes. Don't cheat. Old games were just evil.
Apparently, I mean, old games were harder, I think.
That is true, yeah.
Generally.
I wouldn't be surprised if people cheated in older games.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Older games were generally more difficult.
This is quite good. Like, there's been a few companies that fighting games that do this with servers. You get locked into servers with other rage quitters and like other cheaters.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
This thing, this is a classic one as well. Serious Sam 3. This Scorpion is completely invincible, fast as hell, and extremely dangerous. It will follow you after you do the tutorial. It is unkillable. It will kill you in one shot, and it will hunt you down. It will constantly follow you, so it is nigh on impossible to play the game.
Again, like single player games.
Yeah. Game dev simulator. If you pirate the game, your studio gets pirated and you lose all your money.
That's very on the nose and
it's very meta.
Yeah, I like that.
Classic Alan Wake. You literally get a pirate eye patch if you pirated the game. That's it. Nothing else happens. You just get an eye patch with a skull and crossbones on.
Quite cool.
It's not bad.
Cool.
It's not bad. Yeah, honestly, I thought it was quite cool. I bought the game because I loved it so much. I got the collector's edition on Xbox. It came with a book. It came with Alan Wake's book. But honestly, I would have liked the eye patch. Why couldn't I have the eye patch? I bought the game and I don't get an eye patch.
I want the thing.
Yes.
Return it and pirate it. Just every time. That.
Five Nights at Freddy's, get a jump scare every time you close the game. Because fuck you. I mean, you're playing a horror game. You're expecting to get scared. I guess this is just extra scares then.
Yep. Fair.
Crisis Warhead, you get a harmless chicken gun that renders the game unplayable. Yep, you just shoot chickens. It does not do any damage. And I believe the NPCs, their damage is cranked up to the max.
But did it ruin Crisis?
Yeah, it might have done. Have you seen another? I mean, technically, there's meant to be a Crisis 4 coming.
Yeah, is that going to be the benchmark that all games?
That's true. The Talos principle: you just get stuck in an elevator forever. Literal hell. Armor: your entire game starts degrading over time.
How does that work?
The screen becomes blurrier, your aim becomes less accurate. Like, the game just gets worse and worse, like, slowly over time. So, like, eventually you can no longer reload, you can no longer crouch. Like, every time you play the game, it just gets worse and worse and worse. Yes, Mirror's Edge. This is another classic. So there's a section where you have to run to an edge and jump. But she gets nervous. So the second you get to the platform, you start going to a snail's pace. And it is physically impossible to make the jump.
Interesting.
And leave the tutorial. Sims 4. Entire game gets pixelated.
I mean, honestly, that's kind of cool.
It's kind of cool. I mean, in if the real game gave you a like a a filter for that,
The option to
yeah,
do
it would
that.
be
Yeah,
nice if the game gave you an option for that. It's clearly in the game,
yeah.
so why not? Oh, Earthbound. Yeah, the Earthbound is evil. So instead of a relatively easygoing experience, a pirated game would feature more frequent, tougher battles. And if that wasn't bad enough, the tainted save game will also delete near the end of the game. So, like,
Ooh.
literally, it would be absolutely hellish. And just before you get to the final boss, like, you're about to get to the end, you're about to, finish the game, your save file gets deleted,
Nice.
and it kicks you out.
That's rough.
Oh, this one was evil. Yeah, GTA 4. You know the how you can get drunk in GTA 4?
Yeah, God, that was horrendous.
Yeah, that's on permanently, and any car you hit explodes.
Oh God. Yeah, that would be difficult.
Oh, Chrono Trigger, that is pretty hellish because it flashes.
Oh no.
So an
Yeah.
endless warp animation.
Yeah, that would do it.
But yeah, Mike, that is the end of Weird News.
That was good fun.
I'm looking forward to seeing what GTA 6's anti-piracy thing.
We'll
Because,
find
like,
out about
GTA
years
4,
time.
pretty evil, making you drunk. Second thing, GTA 5, exploding and dunce hat. GTA 6, I don't know, what? Leak the game early?
Oh God.
But yes, that is the end of Weird News. So, how did you find it?
That was good fun.
Indeed, indeed. But we will be streaming tomorrow.
We will be ever so slightly later because I finish work ever so slightly later, but
Indeed. But we will be
we
going
will be picking up.
back to our lovely Dragon Age.
Yes, Dragon Age Dinquisition
Indeed, with Sarah, okay.
and the Memoirs of Tuntington.
Ah, yes. The Memoirs of Chuntington, dear diary. Today, but yes. Thank you everyone for watching, and thank you, Mike, for joining me. And we shall catch you later.
Tomorrow.
Indeed. Goodbye.
Adios.